Hey guys, Rhetoric here. Today I'm going to be going over a game I've been playing for the past few days, which explains why I have not been posting too much Battlefield 3 videos as of late. Now, this game is Star Wars The Old Republic, and if any of you are familiar with the previous games that Bioware made, Knights of the Old Republic and well, they didn't make Knights of the Old Republic 2. I think they had some hand in it, but it was Obsidian who made KOTOR 2. But anyway, this is the new MMO that came out. I want to say, well, honestly, I really have no idea when this game came. It came out not too long ago. I want to say about a good few months ago, maybe. And this is basically just kind of like my first impressions of it. Now, I have played a few MMOs in the past. Basically, two of them. Silk Road Online was my first one, and then Aion Online was my second one. And both of those were Korean-based MMOs, and if anyone's familiar with those things, those ones are usually notorious for being grindy games with very little substance, but, you know, have some pretty good PvP. Now, I haven't really had a chance to, do a lot of PvP on this server. In fact, I haven't really done much at all, but from what I've seen, just judging off the server list, they have so many servers, and the way this game is spread out, you're not really going to run into a whole lot of people, even on your side or on the enemy side for that matter too. So I really don't know how world PvP really works out on this game. I have, yet to be ganked while questing. I mean, I'm not even sure if that's even possible, unlike games like Aion Online where way back when you could, be questing, all of a sudden, someone jumps you, or on the flip side, you could be the one doing the attacking. So I haven't really seen that much type of action yet, but so far, like I said, all this seems basically just the PVE stuff, and it's actually not as bad as, most other Asian grinders, since this one is it was created by American developers, so it's a lot more quest-based as far as leveling up goes. I mean, you can still grind mobs if you were so inclined to do so, but it's really not the most effective way to do things. You're better off just doing a whole bunch of quests, and honestly, there's really no reason not to do any of these quests here. And this is the one thing that's really unique about this game. Unlike most other MMOs, where you get your quest based off like some texting. You go up to like an NPC and you get your quest from like a texting. It says, oh, go kill, 40 of these in some random location. Or, do this for me, or collect this type of item for me. You don't have any interaction except for just a text thing. This game, every single quest you get is done by pre-rendered cutscenes, and you basically get to choose, and I'll let one play out right now.
Splendid work. I'm already receiving data transmissions from the bio-alarms. You've done the Republic's rebuilding effort a tremendous favor.
Those rat ghouls are no trouble at all.
Thanks to you, the Republic's reclamation teams will soon be saying the same thing. What you've done most definitely calls for generous compensation. Good show.
Best of luck to you.
Soon, we'll know how to contain the rat ghouls. From there, eradication of these beasts will quickly follow. Accept these credits with my extreme gratitude. I'll begin collating my data. Thank you again for everything.
Hey, Captain. How are things out there?
Beautiful scenery, great weather, and man-eating creatures trying to kill me. You should be here.
That's the problem with running your own business. You always miss the good times. I finally located the other supplies you need to deliver. They were lost when Tyradol got killed by the rat ghouls. A Republic patrol found the supplies with Tyradol's remains, dropped everything off at an outpost near the lake.
I guess the rat ghouls didn't leave much of him behind.
Just bloody clothes. The rat ghouls turned Tyradol into one of them. Try not to think about it. All you have to do is swing by the outpost, grab the supplies, and take them to an engineer named Ovold. Ovold will give you some planetary core samples to bring back to me. Got it?
That should be easy enough.
Yeah, that's what Tyradol said. Grab the supplies from the outpost, get them to Ovold, and return to me with his core samples. Good luck.
As you can see, that entire quest, well, actually two of those quests, one was a pickup quest and the other was a campaign quest, I believe, for my storyline. And that's the neat thing about this game as well too. Each class you select, it doesn't matter what it is, has their own unique personal storyline. Now, some of them kind of, you know, blend in with each other a little bit at times because of, say, for example, like the planet you're on. You know, that's like, for example, if you start out as the trooper or the smuggler on the Republic side, you start out on a planet, so your quests kind of intersect a little bit, but not so much that it basically keeps everything unique. So like, as a trooper you have a whole different storyline, as a smuggler you have a different storyline, as a Jedi you're on a whole different starter planet altogether, and you know, it kind of just splits up, and eventually, you know, you wind up traveling across all these worlds, you get your ship in time, and you basically just progress on with your own personal storyline, and you can just create your character however you want it to be, whether you can want to be, you know, the hero, you can be the bad guy, or you could join the bad guy side, the Sith side, and do the same thing too. You could be, you know, a good Sith. Who's ever heard of a good Sith? Or a, you know, the most malevolent, evil son of a bitch ever. It's really all up to you, which is pretty cool. The neat thing about this game as well too is the fact that it makes a lot of references to Knights of the Old Republic and the second one as well too. Now, if anyone's familiar with Knights of the Old Republic, you played as a guy or a girl, depending on what you choose, and they eventually turn out to be a former Sith Lord named Darth Revan. And actually, here's some footage of it right here. That quest that I was talking over was about the Endar Spire, and in fact, this is the starting level from Knights of the Old Republic, which, like I said, it's pretty cool because there's all these references to their old games, which makes sense in a way because it's made by the same creators, but just with a few years difference.
We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before.
Now, as far as leveling your skills go in this game, two things happen. When you level up, you have certain skill trees that you basically, this is your specs that you basically fine-tune your class, see what abilities you want to get, and you can always go back and change them. I have not had any reason to do it so far, so I can't really explain how to do that yet, but like I said, as you level up, you get these new skills. Most of them are passives, and you also have to go to a skill trainer and basically buy your skills. That's kind of like the standard thing in most MMOs. As you level up, you go to a trainer, you buy new skills, and you basically just move on with the game. So that's not too much different from, you know, any other MMOs that I've played so far. And yeah, overall this game is fairly enjoyable, but with the size of the game itself, like all the size of all the levels that you can go through, all the worlds you can explore, not to mention the huge server list they have. I mean, I must have counted at least like 20 plus servers. You're not really going to run into a lot of actual other players, which is kind of a bummer. But all in all, it's a fairly enjoyable game, but I don't really see myself playing it too long in the future. Anyway, that's really all I got for right now. So enjoy the rest of the footage, and I'll be getting another Battlefield 3 video out very soon. That's it for right now, and I'll see you guys later. This is Rhetoric, signing off.